Hey everybody, Three Drinks Down, I'm Nate.
I'm James.
And today we have the fourth installment of the Buffalo Trace batch product versus single barrel. Today, it's Weller Foolproof.
So today's installment of Buffalo Trace batch versus store pick, we have Weller Foolproof. There's not a whole lot left to be known about Weller. Again, same thing as we said on the other previous episodes. But the one thing about Foolproof is that it's 114 proof, which we have to assume is what they go into the barrel at.
Or else it wouldn't be foolproof.
Correct.
They've made that pretty foolproof.
Oh, nice. Our store pick today is from Monk's, based out of Fort Lauderdale, and this one was actually put into barrel at 7/15/15, putting it about 7 years old. So it's nice to have an age statement on that for sure. It was warehouse T, and it was floor 4. So not the highest floor, not the lowest floor. We have no information on the batch product, as is normal.
But what we do have information about is how easy it is for you to just reach up and click the like button, leave us a comment, and subscribe, please.
Yep. Do all that? Great.
Wonderful, actually. Anyway, I think we should get to the nosening.
Let's do it.
Of the batch product. Let's get to the nosening of the batch product. Oh, we both remembered. You know, it's like we've done 70 episodes or something, and we finally remembered.
One of these days, we would get it without having to do anything extra. And today was that
We
day.
should celebrate like monks.
By drinking some Weller Foolproof. Well, not quite yet.
We should celebrate like chipmunks and speed our voices up.
What the hell was that? I was speeding my voice up. No, you were like organically. That was not organic at all. That was the opposite of organic, whatever that is. Unorganic?
I think it's fine.
All right, it's fine.
Kind of ethanol-y, but classic Weller here. You get a little bit of grape, you get a little bit of skimming on, as they call it. Skimming on.
What?
Cinnamon for you peasants.
Skidamon.
Skidamon.
Chipmunks and skidamon. That sounds like taxidermy. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to my store. Chipmunks and Skidamon.
That could be something entirely different too. Actually. Yikes. Alrighty then, back to the bourbon now.
Hey.
Hey.
What are you picking up here?
Again, still some honey, which isn't surprising. I mean, I think that's going to be a trend here.
There's so much more like spice layer.
There's a floral note
for me. I do get a little florality.
Florality. Yes, there's definitely a floral note. Not rose water.
Definitely not rose water.
Get out of here with your rose water.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I knew you were going there.
Not a fan of rose water.
Just a beautiful bouquet. It's just like someone delivered, you know, your significant other or whoever's important in your life flowers.
Yeah.
Oak is really covered here. It's there, but it's just faint.
For sure.
I wonder if that's a factor of the dilution, because they had to have diluted this back to 114 to get to be foolproof.
You would assume that they definitely watered this down, but from what? Who knows?
Right, and how much, we don't know. Just back down to the 114 entry proof, that's all we know.
Right. Why don't we just get into the tasting? This is delightful.
This sends a little bit of cinnamon all the way back, almost to the full back palate.
Definitely cinnamon.
There's also an underlying sweetness, which I'm perceiving to be that honey floral.
Definitely
Follows the nose very nicely.
It does. It's not as floral as the nose, which I love.
Yes, but it's there. Especially the longer it sits. It's got a nice medium to long finish so far. As I'm talking, this is now getting out towards long territory.
Yeah.
And it is sweeter on the finish.
Definitely. I'm a big fan. This is nice. I mean, I like antique, and this is 7 points higher, so.
That's very enjoyable. Just for a batch to the batch product, very nice. And again, full disclosure going into both of these, we usually bring it up at some point in the video. These are not fresh cracks. These bottles have been open for some time.
Correct.
So we don't expect a lot of airtime to affect these while we're drinking and recording this.
A quick aside, I bought this for retail, which was for me $60. Based off of this, I would smash buy.
Hulk smash?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I buy antique anytime I see it at retail. So secondary though, no. It's not a review, not one of those reviews, but I'm just giving you that information for fun.
And this was a review for, no, I'm kidding.
We ain't done, Nate. Let's get to the nosening of the store pick. Again, Monks.
Oh, shit.
Again, 7. You got to swirl, bro. Jesus Christ. You did it right the first time. Swirl. All right. You can proceed.
Are you sure? I didn't know if I had to compensate. He's overcompensating for something.
Less floral. Yes.
Less floral, more woodsy.
Definitely woody.
Like wet wood.
Yeah, not offensive, not offensively like funky though.
Yes. No, not forest floor. No. That's like single malt territory. We're not going there.
No, yeah. No, this is nice. It's got a nice uniqueness to it. I get that slight minerality as well on the nose there.
Where's the sweetness? The sweetness is somewhere between caramel
and honey.
vanilla.
Oh, really?
I'm more vanilla side than honey.
Well, when I think of vanilla, I don't think of sweetness because inherently there is no sweetness to vanilla, although it's perceived, I guess. But honey and caramel are obviously literally just like sugar.
I'm perceiving vanilla? Okay.
Yes, Nate.
Yeah.
You are perceiving vanilla. Damn it.
How do you tell someone you're wrong without telling them they're wrong?
I'm not trying to tell you
just
you're
messing
wrong.
with you. I figured we'd cut that. It was just fun, lightheartedness. Stop it. If it stays, it stays. If he dies, he dies.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
It's not just honey, but it's not floral. It's strange to me.
There's something else here, though.
It does start to tell me there's some age on it. Whereas I would not have told you age on the first one.
Yeah, I mean, we know this is 7 years, so we kind of have that in the back of our minds. Is that fair?
We've kind of read the full proof obviously has to go up to the point where they bring it back down and dilute it. So there's some time on that too, right? We don't know off this bottle. You can read things on the internet, whatever. We're trying not to pass judgment whether that's right or wrong. Maybe that's the factor here is.
I bet you it's 4 years old at least.
Really?
Really?
Why would you say that?
Just parameters.
Parameters? Is it? No, I'm kidding.
There's like a marmalade quality to it. I think that's where I would go with the sweetness, like caramel marmalade. So if
but not full on orange.
No.
Most people think orange marmalade when they think marmalade.
Right. I can't point the marmalade to a specific fruit.
So a complex sugar beyond a honey.
Correct. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm getting at.
Hey, we're a great team. Look at that. Yeah. High five.
Ow!
Oops. Broken finger.
Yay.
Yeah, bourbon's a contact sport, turns out. So is football.
Yeah, I might be better off if I just drank.
Yeah, let's just drink.
Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like that. That is good.
Wow.
Definitely cinnamon.
But not only cinnamon.
No. I get that marmalade.
I get marmalade-ish. I get something where it's more of like the cinnamon accent, something atop like you're eating. Not a marmalade, but like not a pie either. That's weird. It's really good.
It is very good. And honestly, quite different from the batch product. Like there's some similarities there for sure. Obviously, it's the same product, but pretty different.
I can't pin my finger on it, but it doesn't strike me as marmalade, but I know what you're getting at. It's a dessert. Let's put it that way. It is in the vein of a dessert to me.
Ooh, ambrosia.
I know you felt that way about me.
I did. Yeah, I do.
Yes,
it's like
great.
cinnamon dusted ambrosia, though. That.
I'm not sure I could explain ambrosia, to be very upfront with you.
It's like a fruit salad with marshmallows.
Oh.
Jello fruit salad marshmallows.
Oh. Okay. Now we're onto something.
Right?
All right. I'm with you there.
Nice.
If that's ambrosia, I'm all about ambrosia. You can tell where I'm at.
We're gonna go have ambrosia later.
Excuse me. Sounds like a cross between like bros and amnesia. I don't know.
Who knows what's happening here?
Ambrosia.
I feel like this is like a little, like a tinge hotter on the back end.
It really is. And that's what's throwing me a little bit because it's not quite enjoyable. It's not off-putting, but it's not quite enjoyable to
Yeah,
me.
I definitely preferred the super long sweet finish of the batch product versus the weirdly hot long finish of the single barrel. So that dichotomy sucks. But for me, everything else.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm going to go with that because like we talked about on these episodes, we kind of start to form our opinion. We kind of go, before we do the A-B, where are you leaning?
Right.
And this one's pretty hard because the batch product has a nice, consistent, long finish. This one is just like, I'm here, I'm ambrosia, as I've learned the word, and you like me, and then I'm going to be like, piece.
Don't ambrosia me, bro.
Yeah, basically, right?
Yeah.
And the finish isn't so long, which is okay. Not all whiskeys have to have long finishes. They don't.
I think it's long. It's just not enjoyable.
It's not like, well, by classic example, it's not 30-second finish.
Sure.
Where it's like lasting and in there. It's long. It's medium to long.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair.
So I think going into the AB, I'm kind of leaning towards the single barrel, but it's just slightly ahead for me.
Sure. I think I'm gonna just reserve my judgment fully and just AB and then give my full answer.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that was an option. I thought we had to say.
We don't.
Oh.
We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Fine.
Nate.
Fine.
Fine. Let's get into the AB. Okay.
That sweetness on A.
Yeah.
On the batch product.
It's nice.
Just kicking and beautiful. In fact, there's even a touch more of caramel this time around.
I gotta say though, there's a lot of similarities here. We did palate cleanse, so that
This has been very close, like coming back. Now again, batch product, much sweeter. What lacks in sweetness on the single barrel product absolutely picks up on the cinnamon.
right. Yeah. There's more of a spice quality here, which is kind of
Right.
unique and interesting versus like, hey, cool
So-
sweetness.
Still a tough choice. I'm still like neck and neck virtually, so
Yeah, this is pretty hard.
it really is.
Yeah. All right. Tasting A and B. I think that both of these are pretty similar, but there's a clear difference for the single barrel. In that mid palate, it's just a lot more cinnamon spice. And I gotta say, right now, I think I really prefer that. That finish is not as hot the second go around, which was my biggest knock on the single barrel. And now that that's gone, and the finish is still not as long for sure, which is interesting. That the batch product has a longer finish. But I think the single barrel just slightly edges out the batch. The batch is still great though. No qualms.
So whereas maybe I, in previous reviews, looked at it and said, this batch is just beautifully consistent. This barrel just has some sort of flaw. I don't detect any flaws with this barrel pick whatsoever in terms of my palate, okay? When I say flaws, I want to be careful. It's not like it's purely flawed, like it's bad whiskey, right?
Oh no.
I enjoy everything about this. The finish was beautiful on that batch product, which is really what made it very hard for me.
Agreed.
But I'm actually gonna lean just the slightest away towards the barrel product in this one. And it's because of the cinnamon experience and how much I enjoy that, to be very honest with you. As I think about this one, you can't lose either way here. If the batch product comes out anywhere like this and you're able to get a hold of a foolproof, which is harder and harder to do,
Yeah.
then you should definitely pick it up. But store picks so far, just based off this one, I'm gonna lean that way on this one a little bit. Now, y'all are gonna make comments below about like, hey, I had a store pick and it sucked, or hey, I had a store pick and it was way great. Please do. That's the beauty of this, because every pick is different. Every picker picks something slightly different.
Right, because everybody's palates are different. So turns out.
You've said that before. I don't believe you.
So that's a point for store picks for those of you keeping track at home. So both of us agreed that store pick was the winner here, just barely, but both of them were excellent. Highly recommend picking up any foolproof that you see. Not for secondary though, don't do that. But this has been a battle for you.
And it's not foolproof.
Ah,
It is foolproof.